Have you ever been in the middle of an important task online, only for your session to unexpectedly time out, forcing you to log in again? It can be a real disruption to your workflow. This common frustration often stems from static session expiration policies. A sliding session expiration addresses this by dynamically adjusting a user's session lifetime. Instead of a fixed timer that runs down regardless of activity, a sliding session resets its expiration clock with each legitimate user action. This means as long as you are actively using an application, your session will remain as valid, providing a much smoother and less intrusive user experience. The core mechanism behind a sliding session is a server-side timer associated with the user's session token. Whenever a user makes a valid request to the application, the server processes the request and then, crucially, updates the expiration timestamp of that user's session in its session store. This effectively extends the session's validity period. It ensures that genuinely active users are not prematurely logged out, while still protecting against potential security risks posed by inactive or abandoned sessions, which are automatically terminated after a period of inactivity. Implementing this typically involves managing session state, often in a centralized session store like Redis or a database. When a user authenticates, the server creates a session identifier and stores it with an initial expiration time. For every subsequent request, the server checks the session identifier's validity and, if valid, updates its expiration timestamp. For stateless approaches, like using JSON Web Tokens, a common pattern is to issue a short-lived access token and a longer-lived refresh token, where the refresh token itself might have a sliding expiration, allowing the user to obtain new access tokens as long as they remain as active. An important concept to combine with sliding sessions is an absolute session timeout. While sliding expirations enhance user experience by keeping active sessions alive, they could theoretically allow a session to persist indefinitely if a user remains continuously active. To mitigate this potential security vulnerability, an absolute timeout imposes a hard limit on how long any single session can exist, regardless of activity. This dual approach offers the best of both worlds: user convenience for active users and robust security against long-term session hijacking or compromise, even if the user remains technically active for an excessive period. Ultimately, sliding session expirations provide a practical and secure way to manage user access, striking a fine balance between usability and protection. By intelligently extending sessions for engaged users and strictly terminating inactive ones, they significantly enhance the overall user experience while maintaining a strong security posture against unauthorized access and session compromise.
If this helps you code smarter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.